Hey everybody!
Today we're going to do Who Knows Me Best, Brian edition. We will see who knows me best of it, Lynsey or Alex.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited for this. This is going to be pretty fun.
I feel like Alex is going to know him best, even though he's my husband.
I think I'm just a really good guesser when it comes to
I don't
this
think
kind
any
of
of
stuff.
them know what they're talking about.
Alright, let's get
All right,
started.
this is going to be fun.
Alright, you're on.
Okay. So, how many siblings does each of my parents have?
All right, okay.
And make sure to put dad and mom.
Nah, I got to change this answer.
Alright, I think I got mine.
And I also have mine.
Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Why don't we do it one at a time? Lynsey, you show how many you think.
Alex, we have to put our pens down. That way we're not cheating over here. I don't think Brian's gonna cheat. He might think our answer's right. And steal it.
That would be
All right.
me.
Ready?
Well, I'm sorry. My dad has 2 siblings, Aunt Debbie and Uncle Randy, and my mom has 4 siblings.
I got close with the 2.
Alex was close.
Wait, so how many does they have altogether?
6 altogether.
Alex is closer.
So
I
Alex
have
wins.
9.
Wonder
Alex?
of wonders.
Alright, put your little point mark at the top of your board.
Yeah, so
You got one right so
I'm gonna
far.
take a tally mark for that. So there we go. 1 tally mark right up here.
Cool.
Hopefully you all can see it.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll see it.
If not, oh well.
They can keep track. They're smart.
Yeah.
I have faith.
Of course they're smart. They chose us. No.
Yeah.
Just
Right?
kidding. No, maybe that makes them not smart. Because
Yeah,
we're
we are-
psychos.
We are losers. But we're your losers. So
Yeah.
we're lovable.
We're your night owls. We stay up all night and do weird stuff.
That's. We're gonna ignore that. Comment.
Like owls.
Okay, second question. What is my favorite food?
Mmm.
Man, this is difficult.
I bet Lynsey will know this one. And by food, we mean one basic food, not a whole food group.
I keep making my answers way too small.
You know, I think I got the same problem.
I need a better eraser. This is starting to bug me.
I have my answer.
And I also have mine.
I don't have mine yet.
He's gonna get it though. Just you give him a couple seconds here.
I accidentally saw the real answer, but I'm putting my pen down because I wrote what I wrote.
Okay, Alex, why don't you display yours first?
I put steak. Everybody likes
Such
a good steak.
dish.
Everybody likes a good steak.
My answer? Beef roast with small potatoes, roasted carrots, and garlic.
You're making a whole meal over there.
That's
The
like,
only
we
reason
eat this all the time. It was the first food that we had together as a couple. He made it.
she says that is because I make it really good, and so I made it for the first time we got together, and it's been our favorite meal as a couple. But I'm sorry, as a whole, my favorite meal is tater tot casserole.
That is
hate
I've had that
tater tot
ever
casserole.
since a kid. That was my birthday meal every year, with hamburger on the bottom, green beans with some nice homemade gravy, and put mashed potatoes or tater tots on the top. Similar to shepherd's pie.
I hate tater tot casserole.
Do you like cheesy tater tot casserole?
As long as it's not too much cheese.
Mm.
Boy, you're right, Alex. These erasers do suck.
Mine works fine.
Run it both ways, like this. That gets off.
That's what I'm doing, and it's leaving.
Look at that.
Look at mine.
How hard are you pressing?
Not very hard. Don't press too hard. You'll dent the board.
I don't press hard whenever I
You're supposed
write.
to just go soft.
My eraser came off, folks. Don't worry.
They don't come on very good on mine. Like, it doesn't stick at all on the back.
So I will say in answer, Lynsey was the closest, so we're gonna give the point to her. Because I'm sorry, Alex, but I choke on steak.
True.
Yeah, but it's not an actual win, though, because neither of us got it right. So I won't take a point.
Should I still
If
take
I get the
point?
actual answer,
Should I still take the point for the first one?
yeah.
I was
It was the
close, but
closest.
it wasn't the actual answer.
Wait a minute, that's right. Maybe we should only take the point.
That's a good idea. Why don't
you
we
get
just
it
take
right.
the points if you get it right or
Yeah, so
close?
disregard Alex's first point.
My one little tally mark. He gets to be
Because
gone with the wind.
You guessed 5, not 6. Alright, ready?
Gone
Well,
with the
wait.
wind. That's an aged reference. Anybody ever watched that movie?
I think I have like 4 times. I think I have like 4 times because my dad, well, our dad.
Our dad, please.
Not mine. He's my father-in-law. That's good
Yeah,
enough.
he treats you like a son.
He does.
Now, he wanted to kill you first.
Okay, on to the next
we
section.
are getting off topic.
Alright, yeah, let's do the next.
What was my dream pet as a kid? On purpose.
As a kid?
As a kid. Because Lynsey knows what my dream pet is now.
Well, yeah, that's easy.
She thinks
Dream
she
pet.
does.
Like an actual pet? Or like
Yeah, an
something
actual
that
real
couldn't
pet.
be a pet?
A real pet.
Okay.
A real pet that could be an actual pet, not like something that you wanted as a pet but you can't have.
That's,
Well,
It has to be one that you keep in your house that
Is
won't
it-
like kill anybody.
like
no,
could
no,
you-
nothing like that. This was a perfectly tame pet, and people have them as pets very regularly, but not so much in the United States anymore.
Okay.
I'm over here.
I think
my
most kids
anaconda
wanted one of
don't-
these.
I don't think I wanted one of those.
And Lynsey's trying to cheat and
I'm
look.
not cheating. You gotta like write it up top.
I have mine because I'm a good student and I get my answers in quickly and timely.
Even before the teacher, dang.
I keep putting my board in front of my mic, so my voice keeps cutting out. But, you know, we can fix that. No
Dang, I
problem.
don't think that's going to be readable.
I'm pretty sure the word is legible.
You're probably right, grammar police.
Well, you know,
I got my answer.
I like grammar.
The teacher don't even know the answer yet.
He just had to erase. Sorry for my penmanship. I suck at penmanship. Okay, Lynsey, it's your turn. Let's see what you say.
A snake?
Ah, come on. That wasn't a dream pet. We had tons of snakes.
The only thing I could think of was Anaconda, because that damn song.
Good movie.
Alex, let's see what you got.
I put down monkey.
Well, we have a winner. I always wanted a monkey.
Monkeys are great.
gross.
Now I get to actually have my little tally point.
Congratulations.
It doesn't get to be ripped away from me so quickly.
Lynsey, you're slacking.
I told you Alex probably knows you better than I do.
I'm just a good guesser. Everybody likes
I
monkeys.
think I just wrote on my hand. Oh well, who cares?
Probably made it too easy for you.
Monkeys are great.
Aren't they, though?
They're awesome.
All kids, I swear, all kids at one time wanted a monkey.
I
I-
never wanted a monkey.
I remember I'm so far from my mic. I remember there was like magazines that you could get, like a monthly subscriber
Those Illustrator magazines, like the little kid ones.
And there was like the commercial for them was a little kid, and this monkey was his pet, and it came down, and I was like, this kid has a monkey. I want to be this kid, or I want to have his monkey.
And see, one of my friends grew up in Africa, and he actually had a pet monkey. They wouldn't let him bring it to the States, but I was so jealous of him.
Monkeys.
I don't like monkeys. I mean, they're alright. I prefer goats less.
Come on, we're all part monkey anyways.
But, like, monkeys throw their poop. Like, I don't do that, so why should they? But then again,
We don't know what you do. Don't start making generalizations.
She likes bananas.
I love bananas. They're
Everybody
delicious.
likes bananas.
I can't stand them. Well, I
Oh.
like them. I can't. My body can't stand them.
Alright.
Okay, next one. If I was a superhero, what would I want my superpower to be?
Ooh, that's a really good question, folks.
This is even hard for me because it took me a couple hours to figure this one out. Now I'm not sure if I remember it.
Hmm.
Got my answer.
This is actually a very hard one. I doubt any of them are even going to get close. I don't know if it's a superpower, but I'll make it up.
What?
Don't be giving hints now.
Now I feel like mine's wrong. I know mine's wrong. What am I talking about?
Pen's already down. Once your pen is down, you can't change your answer.
That sucks. I didn't know that rule. Wait, I didn't. When I
She
get
tries.
mad, I just meh. I just
Meh.
meh out.
Like emoticons.
Emoji movie.
Emoticons?
Isn't that what
I
it's
like
called?
it's emoji movie. I just said that.
Yeah, but is it not called emoticons?
They're
Yeah,
emoticons.
that's the actual
but
word, but no one ever calls them
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, Lindsay, let's see what you got.
Lightning speed.
Oh.
I love the Flash, but I'm sorry, I'd hate being that fast.
Super speed.
Jeez. Guys, I'm more lazy than that.
Yeah, I just felt like
That's
maybe
why
you'd want to go faster. or
Mine is
something.
the exact opposite.
Invisibility.
I want to control time. That way, no matter what, I could always pause time, keep moving myself, and do whatever I needed to do.
That'd be awesome.
They didn't
Kind of like
see
how
that.
Superman, like, reversed time by
By
That's
going
flying around
backwards.
the Earth the wrong way,
Yeah.
and he made the Earth spin backwards, and that turned time backwards.
Not turning time backwards
That's
as
what
much.
he did.
More like the guy that could freeze everybody and everything.
Frozone.
No, not him. Funny.
Where's my super suit?
Where's my super suit?
I'm the greatest girl you ever gonna get. I love her.
Basically, there's a superhero I've seen that's able to pause everything around him, and he can keep on moving.
If you know the answer to that, leave it down in the comments below so we can find out. Because I want to know who it is. Unless we figured out before you. We're not that good.
No.
They might. I'm not much into tech.
Not me.
Tech.
They
What does
will.
that have to do with superheroes?
Looking it up.
Oh.
Well, no, but what if somebody knows it?
There we go.
They can just leave it
Leave
down
it in
below.
the comments.
And
Tell
we
us.
can.
This
Read the
mysterious superhero that can freeze time and keep moving.
Does he actually freeze stuff or only time?
He stops time.
But does he shoot like freeze?
No,
No.
he's not an ice hero.
That's what I was like thinking of. You said he freezes
He's
everything.
not Mr. Freeze. He's not Arnold Schwarzenegger in that movie where he was Mr. Freeze.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
You'll figure it out and
You'll
then tell
figure
us.
it out.
I'm sure of it. I believe in you.
So, what is my favorite season? This one is easy.
Pens down, answers in.
Alex, you remind me of my brother.
How
He'd always be the first one done, but half the time he was wrong.
Me.
I have been known to fall into that sort of pattern of activity.
Okay, Alex, it's your turn.
Such an outdoorsman, I go with summer.
Let's see how well Lindsay knows me. I knew she'd know this one. I'm a spring guy all the way around.
He likes the flowers.
I like flowers. I like watching things grow.
There's flowers in the summer.
And
Well,
also, it's in the summer, it gets too hot.
In the
and I
spring,
hate heat.
the tulips and daffodils come up.
We got that in common.
So
your,
Lindsay's got a point.
Take your tally.
I hate the heat. That's why I don't like summer.
That's why I hate summer too.
Spring, you've got some beauty, along with nice crisp weather, and it's perfect.
Hey, you just said we got some beauty in the spring. Guess when I was born.
That's
Just
true.
kidding.
That's right. She was born in the spring, and I love her to death. So that's why I like spring.
You losers are so cheesy.
We all like. Never mind. I was gonna say we all like winter too, but I really don't like winter.
I love the winter.
I
hate
like
the ice.
winter,
hate
but it's not my
snow.
favorite.
I love the snow. I hate the ice. That's the worst
I
part.
agree.
You don't slip on snow unless you're a real.
This or me.
Unless you're a real.
I slipped falling up the stairs.
This
I was
is a
like,
good
what?
one.
You tripped on a ladybug.
I did not trip on a ladybug.
You tripped on a dog that wasn't even there.
Listen,
Yeah.
she was there.
No, she wasn't.
She was behind a closed door, the way I hear it.
She's the superhero. She froze time. She went down there. She tripped me. She unfroze time. Froze it again. Went up inside. Shut the door. And I was on the floor almost.
You smashed into the side of the bed.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, let's get off of this topic. We'll talk about it some other
Okay,
time, I'm
here's
sure.
a really good one. In my opinion, what is the worst way to die?
Ooh.
This is a really weird one, but even as a kid, I hated this. It's the only fear I have, I think. They won't get it.
Don't you count us out. Not yet.
I'm ready.
Me too.
Okay, Lindsay, go ahead.
Falling from a high place.
Okay.
Okay, Alex, go ahead.
Being buried alive.
Actually, that's kind of funny. I always thought it'd be funny to be buried alive because I just dig my way out. Like Kill Bill, you know?
Move your big toe.
Lindsay, you were so close, I'm almost going to have to give it to you.
Is it falling from a low place?
Crashing off a cliff.
That's falling
Yeah.
off a high place.
I think we're going to have to give that one to Lindsay.
I'm sorry, I don't want to fall off a cliff either.
And but see, the
Depending on
funny
the
thing is, I don't mind the falling.
Falling's fun.
It's
the
that
landing
dang
that
hit
hurts.
at the bottom.
Yep.
Well, no, but I honestly think it'd be like falling while you're doing it, because then you're like, oh my god, I'm falling. Have a heart attack halfway through. It's happened.
See, that's the thing I worry about is you have all the fear of, oh, dang it, I just messed up. And then you fall and when am I going to hit? And then it's
Yeah.
over.
You just have to hope that you die of fright on the way down,
Right?
so you don't have to suffer the impact.
At least an impact would be instant. Unless it wasn't, then you'd burn to death.
Oh, sorry,
Jeez, it's
I
the
just
worst
hit
all the way
mic.
around.
How would you burn to death?
Because a car would explode.
I didn't know there was
You
a
know, like
car
all the
involved
movies.
in this scenario.
Well, he
Oh,
crashed.
crashed.
Oh,
I mean, I'm not Amish anymore. I still drive cars.
true. Cars don't explode when they hit the ground, by the way.
I know. The
Every
Mythbusters
car-
tried it and they
ev-
could not get it to work.
Every car in every movie ever is just, it's covered in gasoline. The whole surface.
Which one's my water?
This one right here.
They're like fish. They have to drink every 15 seconds.
Nah,
fish
every
drink?
32. That's a good question. Do fish drink?
I got her to laugh. That's all I need, folks.
What are you
Okay.
talking about? It's so easy to get me to laugh.
So
Don't
this
get
one,
scared.
this one is really, really, really hard because there's so many of them that I like.
The last one was pretty hard.
But what is my favorite TV show? You guys can give yourselves a guess too. See if you get it right.
Can we have multiple choice?
No. Because you know a lot of multiple choices.
Yeah, but I know a lot of what you watch.
I know. There's only one that I think is my favorite, if I can remember the name. Sad thing is, my wife doesn't pay attention to my shows when I watch them.
Because I don't like what kind of shows you watch.
But the funny thing is, when I start watching them, after a little bit, she'll start watching. Say, hey, that's kind of interesting. You can't watch it anymore until we watch it together. You know how many shows I had to stop because she says we have to watch them together?
What was that? Chronicles of something or other?
Narnia?
No. Chronicles of... It's weird, but I really like that, but I haven't watched it. Because I need to catch up.
I don't know if even Alex even knows about this show.
I don't watch TV, so
So he might not get it anyways. But let's see. Is it Alex's turn then?
I'll give it a go. Is it Green Arrow?
What's Green Arrow?
Actually, it's called The Arrow.
Yeah, it's a
That's a very
superhero.
good one, but I got tired of that one.
It's DC, so I don't blame you.
Oh, here you come, DC. Okay, Lindsay, go ahead. Oh,
Arrow.
boy.
You used to watch
Jeez.
that one all the time.
But what's the one I watch all the time now?
You play your games all the time.
Oh,
Has anybody heard of Travelers?
Nope.
That is my new most favorite show. Probably for another 2 more weeks.
sounds pretty boring.
Actually, it's kind of cool.
Where
You
are
get to
they
watch.
going?
We watch guys that come from a future time, that come into present day, and take over other people's bodies through their. They send their consciousness through a computer into another person's body,
Okay.
and then those people, they're trying to fix the past. By fixing the past, they'll repair the future.
We're
Sounds kind of interesting.
It's kind of like along the lines of Terminator, saying Terminator's back to protect John Connor.
okay.
It's kind of along that idea.
I would like to say that we are not sponsored by the show, or
Yeah, we're not sponsored by any
yeah,
Netflix
we're
show.
not sponsored
Yeah.
by
It's
anybody.
just the shows I like watching.
so. You know, that's cool. If you're really into something to talk about it, that's fine. I think that's awesome when people talk about what they like. I just want to, for transparency's sake, I would like to say that we are not sponsored by anything at the moment. So,
Yep.
anything we talk about is totally because we like it.
Enjoy it. Yeah.
We wouldn't talk about it otherwise. So, just want to get that out of the way. So, ready for another one?
Okay. Now this one, I want you guys to be very, very specific. You have to have the year and the make.
Oh.
What is my dream car? The car that I want to have before I die. Lindsay might know it, but not the right year.
I don't know anything about cars, so I'm just gonna write down some numbers and words.
Were you just looking at my board, Lindsay?
All I saw was the year, so I will not put a year.
Go ahead and put the year.
Why is the computer not working?
Because it
Alright.
hates us.
We're using the computer for his questions, which do not have answers, so we are not cheating. And for the audio, so that way we can see if we're clipping or not, just to let you know.
Okay, Lindsay, go ahead and write the year.
I'm not stealing your year. I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
I am not writing
You
it.
sure you didn't see anything else?
I did not see anything else.
Okay.
I had this part wrote down before I even saw the year.
Well, then go ahead and write the year.
I'll have half a point for knowing this part if it is right. Because it's technically a 3-point question.
Should I put blinders on Lindy's face so that she on Lindy's on Lin-
Who's Lindy?
Who is this?
I
on
know
Lindsay's
everybody at
face so
this
she can't
table.
look at my board, or how
But I-
should I hide my board from her?
I know everybody at this table, but I don't know what Lindy. I'm sorry.
How do you know I don't have a pet name for her? It's Lindy now.
Nuh-uh. That's not my nickname from you.
Shall we move onward? I think they're tired of hearing us argue.
Probably.
Okay, go ahead, Alex, because Lindsay is...
I went for a 1941 VW Beetle.
Jeez, there's only one problem.
They probably didn't make it in 41.
No, they didn't. Not a 1941 Volkswagen Beetle.
I know they're old. I don't know how old, though.
Hey, I could be wrong, though. I don't know all vehicles.
Oh,
But as far as I know, Volkswagens came out in the 50s and 60s. But I don't know. I'm not a car guy.
VW's old.
Go ahead, Lynsey.
Chevy Impala.
I don't have a
The
year.
funny thing is,
That's a boring car.
He likes the car from Supernatural.
it's a 1967 Chevy Impala.
I hate
Matte
Supernatural.
black.
Matte black.
I remember that episode where he like took the baseball bat and was like wrecking his whole car for like his dad or whatever.
I like the history of the car.
And that made me really sad because like that was a nice car.
They were such nice boys. And then they wrecked their dad's
I used to
car.
watch Supernatural all the time, but I got a little bit tired of it after a while. I still watch it here and there.
Just for the creepies.
So does Lynsey take a point or no?
Lynsey does take a point because she got the Chevy Impala correct, and she had the correct car. She just didn't know the year, except for that she saw my page.
Right.
I saw the 1967, that's all I saw, and I wasn't going to put it because I know I cheated.
You know the funny thing is,
And
right
I'm a big
before I
person.
sat down to do this, I had to look up that car to make sure I had the year right.
I would also like to make a confession. I saw Tater Tot Casserole and I didn't read it.
Same.
So
Jeez.
I think we're all even now.
I had the beef part wrote before I saw
I thought you were
the
doing
tater tot casserole.
I thought you were doing an ad for Arby's. We have the beef.
Once again,
No.
we are not sponsored by Arby's.
No, we're not sponsored
I
by
wish. That'd
anybody.
be delicious.
It would be.
No. Alright.
Okay.
You just gotta like keep your board up here when you're writing.
I'm gonna
we
write
So I
can't-
gotta write like this. Oh, brr.
Put the pen in your mouth and write that way. That's gross. I wouldn't do that. You don't know where
I
that
don't
pen's
know where
been.
that. It's been an hour.
It's been
since
wrapped in
what-
that plastic.
What is? Why
Jeez,
me?
Lynsey.
Why not?
This
like,
is a YouTube video.
why not like the workers that made the product?
Ew, that's very true. It could have been in their butts.
Okay,
too.
moving on
Let's
now.
get back to the business.
What makes me feel better when I am depressed or sad?
I've never been around you when you were depressed or sad.
Actually, you have.
Oh, okay.
You just didn't know it. I hide my emotions good. Something about being American Indian.
Y'all ready for this, folks? I'm going for some cheese points.
What? You're going for what? Don't read my answer.
Did she write some like nasty garbage over there?
No. It's just
It's my
she doesn't
answer.
know me. She's my wife and she doesn't know me.
I got 3 points.
Oh, well, that's true.
All
Okay, Lynsey. Or
I had
wait, is it
one.
Alex? Yeah, it's
my
Lindsay's turn.
I had one of my points taken away.
I put hot tea, rice socks, and
What the heck is a rice sock?
Netflix. It's a sock filled with rice that you warm in the microwave,
Oh.
and then you can like put it on
I've
your
seen that
cold
thing.
spots. They're really nice.
It's like a hot pack. It's really comfortable and the rice moves in all the crevices. So you put it on your shoulder, it just totally molds to your shoulder.
I don't want to hear that.
Alex,
crevices, moist crevices.
So you like
Alex and Lindsay.
Woo! I'm
Lindsay.
sorry. I'm sorry.
And she put Netflix. I mean, that's pretty good. But she missed my game too, which I'm surprised because she thinks I'm addicted to my game.
I
But
hate
Alex,
this
let's see what you have.
I put something that's gonna earn me some cheese points. The thing that makes you feel better when you're down is Lynsey.
Oh, that's not supposed to say that.
What's it supposed to say?
That's cute. That's true. Lindsay sometimes makes me feel better, but sometimes she's the reason I'm down. That's what husbands and wives do.
Well,
But, sorry to all you guys out there that don't appreciate this topic. But I love guns.
did they say
I love
shotgun
shooting
shell?
guns.
Shooting
I like
guns.
fixing guns. Anything to do with guns gets me out of depression right away.
You have to read your answer.
Oh, by the way, it said shooting guns.
I thought it said shotgun shells. Like, how does that fix anything?
He
Chew
just
on them,
likes-
Alex.
You know, he
chew
just
on 'em.
likes to make like a warm bath of shotgun shells. Just get inside.
You do that thing where you put your feet in, you lower yourself down real slow with your arms up on the tub.
No, you do that with ice.
You,
You
know
do
a
that
hot
with-
bath.
You do that where it's full shotgun shells. You just
Right.
lower yourself in.
Okay, what is something that is on my bucket list?
It's not my bucket list. How should I know?
Lynsey actually knows this one, but I don't know if she's going to guess it right.
Now, there's probably a lot of things on your bucket list. So if we get one
If
of
we get
them,
one right, you
is
get a
it-
point.
or are you looking for a specific one?
There is only one thing that I want to do before I die. One specific thing.
Hmm.
Everything else, don't have to do it.
Sorry, folks. I'm a little bit slow.
Not just a little. Oh, wait, sorry.
Oh,
You just wait. Your time's coming.
I know, right?
why is your mic sideways? Lift the cord up a little bit. It helps. Ooh, we just clipped a lot right there.
We'll be good.
Alex can hear us. Don't read my info.
I'm allowed to. I'm not cheating.
You are cheating.
I have an answer.
Is it
All right.
Alex's turn this time?
Let's just. Okay.
I said hunt a big animal.
Yeah,
I've already hunted elk.
I mean a big animal, something even bigger.
I'm not much
A
of a hunter,
buffalo.
though. I like to hunt, don't get me wrong, but I'm not one of these safari hunters. I guess maybe one day I'd like to get a moose.
Even bigger.
What, like an elephant?
That's
Like-
wrong.
One of Santa's reindeer. I don't know. Shoot them right out of the sky.
No, but in the book they're called tiny reindeer, so they're not technically
Oh.
big.
Imagine shooting a reindeer though. That'd be kind of cool.
I
They're
could.
not just like a,
I don't know. I'd feel guilty shooting a reindeer.
They're cool.
Okay, Lynsey.
Go to Ireland.
Ireland.
We have another winner. I really, really want to go to Ireland. That, if I can do that before I die, I will die a happy man.
You'll get to Ireland and just fall over dead.
I'll be happy. I die in my my ancestry
I thought you
land.
were about to say Mylanta. You're gonna die in
I'm gonna die in
Mylanta.
my Lanta
You're gonna
because I
drown.
had bad acid problems.
You taking acid?
No, it's an antacid.
Oh,
Ooh.
this is exciting.
What is my
I'm having
favorite
fun.
number? And please, this is not perverted.
Your favorite number?
It's not perverted. That gives us the answer.
There's
No,
so
it
many
doesn't.
numbers.
That gives you a hint. How do you know it's not a misdirection? Oh, by the way, this is kind of cool, Alex. How many points do you have on yours?
1.
1. Look, Lindsay's actually got 4 points.
You almost get to put your little cross over to get your full tally on 5.
Yeah.
I love putting that 5th one. That's the best
Right.
one.
I always just wait until I get to 10, and then I put 2 lines at the same time. I don't know. It makes me weird. I know.
Like a dollar sign with 2 lines.
Basically.
Is it a 3-digit number or a 2-digit number? I'm
How do
not
you know?
asking.
It could be a 3-digit. It could be a decimal point.
What?
I'm asking, can it go up to 3 digits?
Yeah, it can go up to 4 digits. I don't care.
That's complicated.
Actually, I'll be honest with you. It is in between the 2-digit scale. I'll give them a hint.
What?
And actually, this is kind of a funny number.
Mine's not funny at all. I don't like my number.
Like I said, it can have decimal points too.
I have it. Well, I shouldn't say it. I should
Go ahead,
say
Lindsay.
I have an answer.
23.
Alex, let's see what you have.
Pi, or 3.14.
Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. 3.14 because I love pie.
You're weird.
You should.
I know
always,
that was cheesy.
You
But
should
that's
always.
only 2 numbers. You said it was only 2 numbers.
I said it was in the 2-number range.
But that
three-
is
three point-
3.14. That's 3 numbers.
3.14 is still in the 2-number range. It's in between 1 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were meaning 2 numbers as in, like, there's 2 digits in the number.
I'm sorry, I didn't explain that good enough.
That's why I said 23. That
That's-
does not go in between.
That's
two
because I
numbers.
kept on trying to say decimals can be counted.
Like Michael Jordan,
Oh well, Alex
What's
got
that?
it.
23.
Make sure you put your
Oh.
tally.
Now, I'm pretty sure this next one Lynsey is going to get correct, but we'll see. What is my most common nickname?
I don't want to write this. I've heard it so many times.
It's not what Lynsey calls me, Alex.
What? Well, I'm just gonna put what I call you.
And I'm going to put what I call you sometimes.
Oh. Never mind. I changed my mind. I'm not gonna put what I call you.
What am I going to put what I call you? What?
What is my most common nickname? The name that most people call me. Okay.
She's out there now? I think I keep hearing her, but I'm not going to check again.
We'll
No, I
get her
just
after
heard it.
this question, folks.
Maybe.
I definitely
Maybe it's
heard
just
it.
you breathing.
I heard it in my earphones because I'm monitoring the audio. So there's definitely a cat somewhere.
Sometimes my voice sounds like a cat.
I know.
You weren't talking.
But
No,
he was breathing.
my breathing because of my
Oh.
allergies.
Mm.
Okay, whose turn is it?
I guess I'll go.
I should go first because my answer is stupid. I just put B because I have no idea.
When I worked at the jail, I was called Mr. B. So you would have been close.
I put brain because his California driver's license, they put BRAIN rather than BRIAN,
It's actually
and
really
then
funny.
people started calling him brain. Yeah, the cat's outside. I'm
Yes,
gonna get her in a
that's
second.
good, but that's not my most common.
Oh.
I used to be Amish. Everybody calls me Amish. On my games, at work, everywhere. I'm Amish.
I can't wait. This is gonna be fun.
So what is my favorite plant?
What's with you and favorite?
I know, right? I
I've
hate
noticed that, and I'm very interested.
That's how the Amish say it. Favorite.
What, you don't like how I say it?
No, just I'm interested in that's just the way that you say it, or whether you're just saying it that way for fun.
I don't like it, but
I'm not
that's just me.
sure. Well, that's how we'd say it in Dutch.
Okay, but back to it. I just thought it was very
Favorite
interesting.
plant.
Favorite plant. How should I know?
How should I know? Oh, yes, I remember what it was. What do they call? Oh, yes. It's pretty bad when I don't even know myself.
Now this I'm guessing,
Me too. I've guessed every single one so
and
far.
I don't know how to spell it.
Okay.
Why do you keep putting the cap back on?
I put my cap on that way I don't like drop it because
Alex got a good
Mine-
idea. Look what he does.
well yeah, but mine is loose. It doesn't.
You got a defect?
It just like falls off if I push
Okay.
on it.
Back to the game. Alex, what do we have?
I put Jacob's Ladder. That's a kind of a pretty little flower, right?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know any Jacob's ladders.
Yeah, it's like the one that hangs over and it's got the white puff underneath of it.
Little white balls?
Little like white. Yeah.
Those are Lily of the Valley.
It hangs over though.
Yeah, Lily of the Valley hangs over and the flower kind of hides underneath.
Oh. Huh.
They're a very small flower. They're very beautiful, but they like a little almost upside down tulip, but only about so big.
I don't know. I'll take a loss on this one.
It's a unique idea, but I have to look up that one, see if I like it.
I
Lynsey.
chose gladiolus.
Oh boy, that would be so close.
Gladiators?
No, gladiolas. They're one of my favorite, but they're not my favorite. I like more of an exotic flower. I like the orchid.
That pink one?
No, I prefer the purple ones. You know what an orchid is? It's more of an exotic flower.
Mantis lay on them. Orchid mantis, because they look like them.
Yeah.
The pink ones.
Okay. What was my favorite subject in school? I'd usually say school. What school? But I was homeschooled, so at least for a little bit. You guys should know this. It's still my favorite subject.
I'm ready. I'm about a mile away from my mic.
I'm about 2 miles away from mine. Hopefully y'all can still hear me.
Oh yeah, you're good.
I got my answer.
Okay. Why don't you both show yours at the same time?
1, 2, 3.
History.
History.
Jeez, I like history, but why didn't you guys think of science?
You're all about
Because
history.
you talk about history all the time.
I know history, but science is... I loved science. History was boring. I just was good at remembering. And I gotta admit, now I'm older, history is pretty interesting. But who can beat mixing chemicals and watching an explosion?
That's chemistry. That's not just
Chemistry
plain
is
science.
a leg of science.
Alright then.
We never got to mix chemicals. They didn't trust us.
Yeah, we didn't get to do that either.
That's what's nice about homeschool.
Mm.
I wasn't supposed to mix them.
Alright, next question.
Okay. What would I choose for my last meal? You know, even that one's a hard one, but I think I know. Do I know?
Hmm.
I have my answer.
I have no idea. I have no idea what to guess. Alright. I probably didn't spell this correctly.
Okay, Lynsey, why don't we give you go first?
Tater tot casserole being his favorite food, apparently. Maybe he'd want it as his last meal.
I went with tater tot casserole. My casserole has only one S though.
It has 2 S's. Be alright.
Well, I would say you're both right. I put any casserole. I love casseroles. If you haven't noticed. Except for noodle casseroles.
So you
I'm
don't like
sorry.
pizza casserole?
I don't like pizza casserole.
You like the lasagna I made though.
Is that casserole?
I did like it. Don't get me wrong, but
That's
it's
a
not
casserole.
it's not something I'd want for my last meal.
I got 5 points. Finally.
Well, they both got that one.
Pizza casserole.
Castor oil?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Oh, here's a funny one. Do I like my toilet paper coming up over the top or coming underneath?
Are you a normal human being or are you a monster that should be burned with
That's-
fire?
You to decide.
That's a debatable question though, because you might be an under person, might think the person that puts their toilet paper over is a monster, or you might be an over person and might think the people that put their toilet paper under are monsters.
Okay, come on, this ain't no hard. Just say under or over.
That's like if you wipe standing up or sitting down. There's only one correct answer. I'm sorry.
What is it?
That's for you to decide.
Okay, let's see what Alex put in first.
It's clearly over.
Over.
Jeez, come on, guys. What are you, heathens? It's under. That way it rolls right.
What are you talking
No.
about?
Because if you put it that way, then the toilet paper is like stuck to the wall and you have to like pick it off
How
the
do
wall.
you reach it to rip it? At the perforation.
You don't have it right against the wall. That's why they step out from the wall.
They don't.
If it's over, you can do it with one hand.
I just
You
don't
can
like
just-
over because then it keeps on going. At least under it stops.
I mean, it
No,
just
it
keeps
doesn't.
going. What does that mean?
Okay. It was a funny question anyways because I really don't care.
We put
I
our
just thought it
toilet
was
paper over
Because
in our
you're
house
good humans. That
because
Actually-
I do it.
Actually, we set our toilet paper on the counter and pull it off piece by piece. If you want to know the truth.
You already have it pre-cut and folded. Pre-ripped and folded. That's funny. It's just sat on a counter.
Ooh.
I'm losing
What
my
is
razor.
something that makes me nervous?
Nervous in a good way or a bad way or both?
In a bad way. You guys know me pretty much. You know a lot doesn't make me nervous. But what is the main thing that makes me nervous?
I got my answer. No, Cleo.
What'd she do?
She's on the table messing with Mom's keys.
Funny.
I have my answer.
Okay, whose turn is it?
I'll
I
go
don't think
first.
Alex is done.
I am dead.
Go ahead.
Your job.
My job don't make me nervous.
Yeah, but it stresses you out.
It does stress me out, but I don't get nervous. I'm pretty bold.
I
Alex.
put down children running near furniture.
Honestly, not yet. I'm not dad yet.
Children. Anyway.
But if they run and crack their head open, ugh, not for
I
me.
did it.
I'm
I got a
afraid.
big old scar on my forehead from that.
That freaks me out. Bro.
The only thing that makes me nervous is heights.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Things that-
Driving on bridges, cliffs, or
You would-
even going up ladders.
you
I'm
would-
not scared of it. I do it, but it does make me really, really nervous.
You wouldn't like going to Delaware with us, then.
Why?
You
We
told
went
me.
before. Me and Brian went to Delaware.
On the Bay Bridge.
Yep.
Y'all know about the Bay Bridge, right?
There's lots of Bay Bridges, Alex.
The one that I said Delaware. It's that one.
That
Oh,
bridge, though, as long
so-
as you keep towards the center lane, you don't see how high up you are.
I like seeing how high up I am when I'm on that bridge.
It's just always like the fear of crashing off a cliff. Well, I get nervous going up high because I realize how bad I would hit when I hit the ground
You're hitting water.
or water. It feel like ground.
It still does feel like
yeah,
the ground.
people say when you hit from up high, it feels like concrete when you hit the
Ooh.
water.
Who is my favorite band? You get extra credit if you can even guess my favorite song from that band.
Like a group?
It's a band.
Well, now I feel dumb.
Why?
Because the one I'm guessing would be your favorite, I thought, but it's not a band.
Well, it works as long as it's a singer. It'll work for me.
I don't know what the song is called, so I'm just gonna leave that part blank. Okay.
Technically, they are a band. I look at your page.
They're not a band, they're just a group. They don't have instruments.
Doesn't matter. They make instruments with their voices.
Their voices are their instrument. That makes them a group. They don't
Okay, Alex,
play-
it's your turn.
I don't know their names, so I just said there's Irish singing ladies.
The Celtic woman?
Yeah.
No, the other ones.
The Celtic women are the three ladies.
There's
that-
those ones, but there's like another group that does the same thing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I only know the Celtic woman. I don't like them.
Okay.
Not because they're women or anything, just so you guys know. But
because they're Irish.
Well, I like the Irish. Actually, Alex might have gotten it better than I got it.
Got what?
With the Irish part. I do like the Irish band.
What?
What do you got, Lynsey?
I put Straight No Chaser.
She's right. I
What
do love
even
their
is that?
music because
They're
they're so
a cappella.
funny. They'll switch songs around and make it sound hilarious. And what I like about them especially is that they're part of a school in Indiana, if I'm correct. You can find them on YouTube if you want. But I still have to say, I like Kansas. With Carry
Oh.
On My Wayward Son in them.
Blah.
Ah, come on, Alex. I'm old school.
It's a good song. It's just not for me.
I understand.
What are you doing over there?
But that being said,
That's part of the song.
Alex
Carry
and
On My
Lynsey
Wayward
both
Son.
have good ones. I do like Straight No Chasers, but not as much as I used to. But Alex saying about the Irish, my favorite genre of music has to be from
Irish
Celtic Thunder. Irish folk music, I guess you'd call it. I guess that works.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Cool. Got a little bit loud there.
Sorry.
It's okay. No problem. I'm really quiet.
How did I spend my summers as a child? When I say spend my summers, I don't mean chores. I mean, what did I do in my off time? And just so you know, my answer is 2 subjects, but at one place. Okay, Lynsey's turn too.
I would say landscaping or swimming at your grandma's pool.
Until she got rid of the property, that was a real nice pool. Alex, what do you have?
I put down played in the forest like a little imp.
Jeez.
You ran and frolicked.
Yeah, we did a little bit of that, but there was one thing that I appreciate above all else. We had a creek right down the road from us, and you could catch big old catfish in it. So we'd go swimming, and you could even catch salmon in it. We'd go swimming in there, and we'd catch fish while we were swimming and throw out a line, you know? And I just, that was my life, going to that creek.
Cleo, no. Ow. Go get Alex.
No.
Here
You
she
already
comes.
got me enough. I told you no.
Can they hear her meowing?
Absolutely. I can
Aw.
hear it in my ears.
That's so cute. So did I get a point for swimming? Or no?
I don't
I
know,
don't think
Alex.
so, honestly.
She said swimming in my grandma's pool, and we did do that in my spare time, but that was very rarely.
But your answer wasn't swimming in the grandma's pool. It was
Swimming in the creek.
In the creek.
I would not include it then.
Okay.
Like I mentioned, the forest. Was the creek in a forest?
Yeah, it was actually.
So
One of them was. The other one wasn't.
So neither of us really got a point there.
Okay, what is my biggest pet peeve?
I got a cat down
Doing
here.
YouTube videos. No, just kidding.
Petting.
Jeez.
I actually really enjoy this.
This is pretty fun.
What is my biggest pet peeve? Alex doesn't even want to guess.
I don't want to guess either. They can see her.
Oh,
She's
doing it.
playing with your mic with her tail. Go up on the table if you want to. I don't know what to put. I might just leave it blank because I don't know.
Come on, you gotta guess something. You know one thing that irritates me above all else?
Sorry about that, guys. It's my mom's phone.
Why does it go making that noise there?
Because it's the phone company.
And they haven't hung up yet.
That's not great.
There it goes.
Sorry about that, guys. Cleo, what are you doing? You're dirty. Look at the dirt on your butt.
You can probably hear her purring in the microphone. Maybe she did it
It
right
moves
on
like
time.
across the mics. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Did I get it close enough?
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah,
pretty loud.
Cleo.
All right, is everybody ready?
Well, Lynsey hasn't written anything. I want her to write something. I'm not letting her cheap out on this one.
Actually, I want to change this.
Just so you know, it was really hard for me to come up with all these. So some of them seem weird. It's because I was kind of desperate to find some more.
I picked one. I don't want your butt.
All right.
Okay, Lynsey, it's your turn.
People while driving. So, like, the people in the other cars, you get really mad at. She doesn't have to boop the mic.
Okay, sometimes I do get irritated at people. Sometimes I don't do it right.
All the time.
I'm not really a road rager. I just get irritated at people.
I also put bad drivers.
Well, bad drivers does fall into this category. But I really, really hate disrespectful people. People that don't have respect for their job, for their bosses, or for anybody else but themselves.
Look
Oh,
at
they
this
drive
cat.
me nuts.
Look at this cat. You're crazy.
She wants to get your answers and send them down to me.
You a traitor. Hmm.
You dirty. Yes, I just.
This
kissed
one
you.
is kind of hard to answer because there's a lot of different things this could be. But I think there is one specific that I would love to do. And that is, who is one celebrity I would like to be best friends with? It could be male or female, or it's your choice. But I don't mean this in a romantic way.
Ow! You're hurting me.
She is very good at hurting people. It's very
Okay, is
simple.
it Alex's turn?
I'll go first. I put down Dolph Lundgren.
Oh boy.
The Dolph.
I like Dolph Lundgren. I don't think I'd want to be best friends with him. He'd scare me.
He's your best friend. He ain't gonna do nothing.
That's true. Lynsey, what do you say?
I put Benedict Cumberbatch, Sherlock.
That's because you like him. Mine's a more down-to-earth guy. Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
Sandler.
Adam
Oops.
Sandler.
Sandler. I must have accidentally erased it.
Adam Sandler.
Notoriously known as one of the worst actors ever.
But he's so
I love
down-to-earth.
Is he though?
Yes, he is. I say so. That means that's the way it is.
Even
Don't
though-
disrespect him. That's my pet peeve.
Even though he was in that movie where he was like God, and he did all that stuff. That's actually a movie a lot of people like. Bruce Almighty, what was it? Morgan
Adam
Freeman.
Sandler was playing God in that one?
No, Morgan Freeman played God.
Stop.
Yeah, I don't
Cleo.
like Morgan. Well, Morgan Freeman's alright, but
I love Morgan Freeman.
I
She's
did too.
licking me.
That's gross.
But what were you saying? Even in what?
Bruce Almighty.
Yeah, but you were saying that is Adam Sandler in there?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
No, that's Jim Carrey.
Same human being.
No.
I do like Jim Carrey, but him and Adam Sandler are not the same.
Adam Sandler was the guy in the golf movie where he takes
Yes.
the shot and it knocks the tower over and the
Yeah.
old man hits him, and
Yeah.
that's an okay movie.
Yeah, that's the Adam Sandler I'm talking about. And what do you call that movie?
The golf one.
The golf one.
What is it called?
What is it called? Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
I also like him in what is the one where he
No more nose.
Waterboy.
Not for me. He drives a lawnmower
Right.
around. I'm not a movie guy, by the way.
I see.
I'm just not. I like superhero movies.
Do
that kind of
I
film.
prefer plays or musicals? I think Lynsey might actually get this one.
I think I might get this one too.
Okay, let's show our boards. Same time.
Musical.
Musicals.
We all sang it. What
Plays
are you
get
doing?
boring sometimes.
Someone wiggle the mouse pad.
Wiggle that mouse.
Okay. What is the strangest thing I have ever eaten? None of you guys will guess this. I did it when I was a little kid.
Don't get marker on
Okay, Lynsey.
Goat brain soup.
As a little kid?
That does come pretty close, but that wasn't quite the strangest. That I could almost deal with.
In Mexico.
Earthworms. Little kids eat all
My
sorts of
brother ate
stuff.
earthworms. I
Yeah,
didn't.
we all ate earthworms.
I never ate earthworms.
Oh, I did.
I didn't either. My brother got in trouble for doing it, so I never tried it.
What was it? Never eat fried worms or whatever?
How to eat fried
How to
worms.
eat fried worms.
Okay. When I was a little kid, about 7 years old, I still remember this very clearly. We went to a Greek restaurant, and they had stuffed grape leaves.
That's not weird.
That's not weird.
It
at
was
all.
weird because those grape leaves were sour, and then they had all the meat inside. It was weird.
Stuffed grape leaves. That's a delicacy in some places.
But that's what I'm saying. It was Greek. It was actually really good. But I must admit, Lynsey, I think I have to give Lynsey a half a point or even a full point or maybe 2 points because she knows me better than I do because I forgot about the goat brain incident. And to be honest with you, I've only ever once had goat brain. This lady in Mexico, she wanted to make us a meal. And we had bought a goat off of her, and so she cooked it up for us, and cut up all the meat, butchered it for us. And then she said, I'm going to make you a special thing. And so she took the head, stuck it in a pot of boiling water, and left it in there for a whole day. And then she split it open, cut the brain in half, and stuck it in there. She made a soup out of that goat brain and all the goat head broth. Now, 2 of my brothers decided they were going to be greedy, and they took the 2 pieces of meat and the whole soup.
No, Cleo.
The rest, a couple of us other boys knew what it was, so we let them know, and they didn't keep it down very long. We'll just say it that way.
Ow! Cleo, your claws are sharp.
Okay, would I ever run for public office?
We gotta try to hurry up. Cleo!
How much battery do we have?
10%. And I had it charged to 80. And we've already gone this far. Ready? I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Go ahead, Alex.
I said yes.
I said yes.
You're both correct. I would. Don't know why, but it seems like it'd be exciting.
And we also are at an hour and 13 minutes. So we might want to close up soon.
We'll edit some of it down.
Have I ever performed on stage? TV acting doesn't count.
Oops.
You ready?
Okay, go ahead.
I put yes.
I put no.
Alex is correct. I did
wait.
perform on stage. As a little child, I used to perform quite often for the Christmas plays.
Did I get a point for goat brain soup?
Yes, we'll give you a point for that. Because that is by far the weirdest thing I've
Did
ever
Alex give himself a point for just getting that right?
Yeah, I just did.
Oh wait, did I give myself a point for getting running for office right?
I
done.
don't
No,
know.
you didn't.
What other questions did we do?
There's been so many. It's hard to tell.
Do I prefer to travel by car, plane, or train?
There's so much cat hair all over the place now. It's funny.
She's shedding.
This one's hard.
I have my answer.
As do I.
Okay, go ahead, Lynsey.
Train.
Train. Because you've done it so much.
I like flying in an airplane.
Mine wasn't even on screen. Train.
I like planes, they're fast, but they're also semi-comfy, especially when you get the special window seats. Okay. Just so you guys know, we do drink alcohol. Every once in a while, not very much. But one of the questions we decided to ask is, what is my favorite alcoholic drink? When I mean alcoholic drink, I don't mean like straight alcohol. I mean a drink that you can get mixed at the bar. I have told these guys the answer to this several times. Let's see how well they listened.
I have my answer. You have the answer too? Okay.
I'm just gonna go for something very basic.
Okay, Alex, go ahead.
I put Jack and Coke.
Lynsey.
A trash can.
Lynsey is correct.
What the heck is a trash can?
It's
I-
everything.
It's a mixture of
With
several
Red
different
Bull.
alcohols with Red Bull, and it's really, really good.
I didn't even know that thing existed.
I've told you about it several times. I tell you and Lynsey, I want you to teach you how to make a trash can. What is my favorite ice cream? Specific flavor. Get credit for spelling it right, too.
I have my answer.
As do I.
Okay, go ahead, Alex.
Orange sherbet.
Lynsey, go ahead.
Tropical sherbet. With a winky face. Because it's funny.
Lynsey is actually correct, but I was trying to go for one flavor. So I put lime sherbet.
Sherbet.
Sherbet. Did you spell it right, Alex?
I put E.T.
Awesome. How did you spell it?
E.T.
So we all spelled it the same. Cool.
E.T. phone home.
So I don't know. Lindsay's got my favorite ice cream
Yeah,
to
but
a T.
we all got sherbet. We didn't put vanilla or chocolate. So that's a good thing. Because we know that you like sherbet and you don't like ice cream.
And tropical sherbet has orange, lime, and lemon in it.
So I think we should all get a point. I think we
Okay.
should both get a point.
Either that or neither of us get a point.
Go ahead, both take points. I think it's fair enough.
Cleo, you are really hurting me, girl.
If I opened a restaurant, what type of food would I serve?
A restaurant?
Now you don't have to get this to a T, as long as you get the right base.
Okay, I got my answer.
Me too.
Okay, Lynsey, go ahead.
Let me put my pen in my cap. I put Irish pub food.
I just
Alex?
put burgers. This is a little burger joint.
I put more of a something I think would be profitable, and that would be Amish home cooked food.
Burgers are profitable.
Yeah, but everybody does burgers.
Still profitable.
That's why everybody does it.
Mm-hmm.
I used to work in a steak restaurant, but I don't think I'd want to open a steak restaurant. That's too high scale. Okay, here's one that I doubt any of you will get correct. What was the name of my very first dog? Not the one the family owned, but my dog that I got for myself. Just so you know, I'll give you a hint. It was a male.
Well, according to our introduction video, this here should be like you're in heaven right now, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Okay,
She
Lynsey.
stinks, though. I put Beauty.
I
For
did
some reason.
Bill.
I never had a dog by the name of Beauty.
For some reason, I thought you had a boy dog named Beauty. I don't know why. Maybe it was a movie I watched.
Did you have a boy dog named Bill?
No, we didn't. His
Why
name
the
was
heck-
Ben.
Oh.
We both put B-E. Well, no, B.
Bell.
We named it after you.
I actually didn't name him Ben. That was his name when I got him from the rescue.
I see.
He was a border collie that had been abused. Beautiful white with one black spot on the one side and one black spot on the other side. And then a black mask over half of his face. The other half was white. He was pretty. He was scared of everything for a while. What are my 3 favorite hobbies? Things that I enjoy doing. Lynsey knows most of these.
Hmm.
Told her she stinks. This is a 3-point question. If you get all 3 right, I think we should get 3 points.
Fair enough.
Because Alex could catch up if he got all 3 right.
Okay. Alex, what is your first one? Actually, why don't you show us all of them?
Mine are disc golf, fishing, and agriculture.
Ooh.
I put disc golf, fishing, and hunting.
That's real good too. Lynsey's a little bit closer because she got the hunting in there. But fishing and hunting I like doing, but they're not my main hobbies. Disc golf is correct. They both get 1 point.
1 point.
Gun repair is one of my favorite hobbies. I work on guns whenever I get bored or nothing else to do. And then a new one that I just started doing and I hope to get more into is Magic the Gathering. I really enjoy hanging out with the guys and playing that game. That being said, I would have to say that Lynsey is very, very close to correct for things I do. And I used to be into agricultural, Alex. Now I can't stand it.
That's not what Lynsey said.
What do you mean?
With landscaping.
Yeah.
I can't
He
do
likes
landscaping anymore.
He likes it as a hobby for little here and there, but it's not like a job type of thing. For
Ever
him.
since I hurt my back, I can't do as much landscaping. Okay, and I'm going to do one more, and then I think we're done.
Alright.
What is the most embarrassing thing that happened to me in public?
we could both think of some horrible things right now.
This was really, really bad.
You okay over there?
Don't look at my hands.
I don't know.
I'm having too much fun with this. I'm just glad I'm grown up enough that it don't bother me anymore.
This one is like gonna be the best. Don't read it. Stop. I want to laugh whenever you finally read it and when Alex reads it. You can't even see it. Stop.
Put it on the side of your head so I can see your glasses.
No.
Okay, since Lynsey was laughing so much, we have to see hers first.
No, see Alex's first.
I'll do
Okay,
mine
Alex.
first. I said that he threw up while out to eat at the dinner table.
That was embarrassing.
Just all over the dinner
The
table.
first meal I ate out with my now in-laws, I choked on my steak and threw up everywhere.
I do remember that, actually. I was there when that happened.
That was really embarrassing.
We were very
But
confused.
not my worst one.
We didn't know what was going on.
Go ahead, Lynsey.
Diarrhea, your pants at a Walmart job interview.
It
Did
was
that
not a
actually
Walmart.
happen?
It was not a Walmart
Oh,
job
no.
You were
interview.
wearing tan pants.
I was going to
Diarrhea.
interview for an office job for this excavator company,
Sexavator.
excavator, and I had been dealing with a cleanse, and it wasn't doing well with me.
And your diarrhea in your tan pants.
But
least it
nobody
blended
knew
in.
about that until I told everybody later on.
It blended in.
No, it was just made to look wet like I pissed my pants. But the thing that everybody knew about that always embarrassed me was as a kid, I was so shy, I refused to ask the teacher to use the restroom.
Okay.
So I ended up peeing in my pants several times
At school.
at school, and all the kids would laugh at me. Finally, the teachers made up a code and were able to find out that when I raised my hand, I needed to use the bathroom. And that solved that problem. Well, now we're about at the end of knowing a lot about me, sometimes too much. I hope you all enjoyed seeing
Wait,
this.
how many questions did we do?
We did 34. I hope you all enjoyed seeing this. Now let's see what the tally came up to.
10 out of 34.
8 out of 34.
I guess we're going to have to give the prize to Lynsey. I kind of
Yay!
figured that. I'd hope my wife would know more about me than my brother-in-law.
I'm a good guesser, but I don't have that kind of a link that you two have.
Well, thanks for listening to this, y'all. I really enjoyed doing this, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.
I know I enjoyed it. It was pretty good fun.
Yeah, I had lots of fun.
Well, we had good fun, and we will be sure to do another one of these next week.
Yep.
And we figured we'd tease that out. Next week is going to be
Me!
Lynsey.
Lynsey edition. Alright, leave a comment down below on what you think of this video today. Leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell notification to get an update on every video upload. Until
Until
next
next
time,
time,
keep
keep
it
it
creepy.
creepy.